And so now, well, I'm not sure that we're live on YouTube yet. We might be live on YouTube. Now that we are live on YouTube, I'm gonna take a moment to complain about YouTube. And YouTube comments. Somebody left me a heartfelt comment that I read on the way to the festival, which was, OMG streamer, you spent the first hour of this game, of this video, fiddling with settings. So basically just a complaint that my live stream video had live stream content, like fiddling with settings while live on YouTube. So that's always fun, right? I love comments like that. It takes a lot of self-control not to just be like, OMG, welcome to live stream content. The horror of fiddling with settings. Yeah, I get a lot of comments like that, like, wow, you're like the worst streamer ever. Like, why are you not playing the game? You know, no one says anything like that. But it is basically just complaints about me being a Twitch streamer and archiving my VODs on YouTube, basically. Because it's a one-sided affair, right? Like I don't have the Twitch chat archived. And it takes a lot of self-control not to reply with snarky comments. I haven't replied to YouTube comments in like a few months because of all the snarky comments people have left me, and I really just want to just be snarky right back. Somebody left me a, oh, hold on.
No idea why they nag. We are here for the side quests just to hate.
Somebody left me a comment that was correcting my pronunciation of the civilization in Riven, Denis, and how I was saying it wrong. And this one was actually like a fairly helpful comment. It really wasn't that antagonizing at all, but it's just YouTube mode engaged, and my response that I'm still very tempted to send, something along the lines of, everything was fine until some permutation of taking an arrow to Denis, you know, like everything was fine until YouTube commenter took an arrow to Denis. Or, you know, I have to contain myself. Maximum sass. Yeah, just like dial up the sass dial. Dialing up. Powering up the sass dial. There we go. Just because of that, you're gonna go through the VODs and complain in every VOD that doesn't include at least 1 hour of just chatting at the start. Look, I specifically spare everybody the pain of having to complain about my hour of just chatting. It was an hour and a half today by not streaming that part to YouTube. If they really wanted to complain, that would give them something to complain about. Taking my time to set the game to my preferences? Horribly unprofessional. Guppy, thank you so much for the 300 biddies, by the way. We're here for the side quests. Yeah, so on the to-do list today is actually Steel. Engaging with YouTube comments is like arguing on Twitter. It's like 50-50. I don't know. Some of them are they definitely push my buttons, and other ones are actually kind of nice. But as a result, I just don't really check YouTube comments at all because of the one comment that makes me angry. People on the internet being awful? Shocked. Shocked! Not that shocked, actually. I mean, they weren't being awful, but just I really appreciate when people take the time to complain, you know? So, remember how I said that we found our doggos? Check it out. Doggos. You wanna know how we did this? By sneezing. Not in the coffee, though. Don't sneeze in the coffee. There is a tool on Satisfactory tools .com, I think it was, that allows you to upload your save file, and it will tell you everything in your game, which was really fascinating, actually. Like, all the little plot points of all the things in your game, including your pet lizard doggos. So we found that they were actually still here. They were just gone somewhere. I don't know where they went, but we adjusted their Z position to my Z position, and we found them again. And they just got stuck in the foundations because I was standing, like, I don't know, here when I did this. So when I adjusted them to my Z level, they ended up here. But now they're all back. Look at them. Doggos! They were sucked into the abyss. So apparently it's because there were no foundations, so I really wanted them to have grass. Excuse me. I really wanted them to have some grass, and apparently they can't even have that. So what I've now given them instead is green foundations. They were playing hide and seek. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not feeling the best today. Like this past week has just been really hard. You're not allowed to complain in YouTube chat about missing the chatting because you have to be subscribed for 5 minutes first. Wow. Literally the least amount of time that you have to be subscribed in order to comment and complain, and you're not even that. That's you with emails at work. You have to be very careful about how you reply to some of them. Yeah, I figure one day I'll go through and reply to YouTube comments. Maybe. There's many months of them. Is there a lower spot nearby we can zoop some foundation under the grass? I was actually thinking about that. Like, I mean, technically, couldn't we, like, just snap foundations beneath it? And then just get rid of these? Can't even afford AstroTurf. Well, like, hold on. So, yeah, like that. I can't tell if this is working. I don't know why. Suddenly I sound so sick. You lulled when you read 3D Factorial DLC. Uh-oh. They're gonna fall through the floor again. Come on, doggos. Come on. This is like trying to get Emmy to go outside. And this one right here. Actual IRL doggos. I've forgotten all the buttons at this point now. Wrong one? This one? Swatch 2? No? This one? Zooping stops once it goes too far in the terrain. Blummer. Yeah, 3D Factorial DLC. I was just making, you know, jokes about how I'm still obsessed with Satisfactory, even though now everyone has moved on to Factorio. That's okay. I'm still here. I'm still here being obsessed with Satisfactory. It would be cool if you could breed them, then feed them into machine and form DNA. Hi, Starmans. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's Oni. If you really wanted to, you could glitch yourself underground with a hypertube blueprint. No, it's cool. They just won't have grass. They have AstroTurf. Guppy! Guppy, thank you very much for the gift sub to Starmans! I hope that you enjoy the subscription. We have some emotes that you can enjoy. We have ad reviewing. We have sound effects for subscribers. Please enjoy. Yes, and that's auction not included, which is a colony.
Yes!
Colony management sim game thing. And you can take critters and breed them and things there. So on the plan for today. Steel. Steel is on the plan. Steel is the plan, because this is my steel factory right now. I made this. I made this. I made this for reasons, you know, just to have some stuff in my pockets, but really we need to improve this a lot. A bit. Like a lot of it. So I was thinking that today we could work on building a steel factory. And, you know, I really want to decorate the modular frame factory over here. I can see it from afar. It's imposing on the landscape. I do want to decorate that as well, but I also really want to complete phase 2 of the space elevator. I've gotten to the point where I really want the next tier of research that we can do. Tier, I think 5 and tier 6 require us to reach phase 2, or finish phase 2 of the space elevator, which means that we... Well, actually, can I just make this stuff in my inventory? I might be able to make it. Hold on. I don't think we... I don't know that I want to do it this way. We might actually have to make it in a machine. I think we have to do that in a machine. Yeah, we do. We can't just pocket craft it. We actually have to make machines and stuff. But we can make all the components by hand. Is this my first playthrough? This is my first playthrough in 1.0. I did play a lot back when the game was Epic exclusive, and I did play it again when it was released on Steam in 2021. Yeah, it was almost 4 years since I last played. I'm stealing the plan today. Tomorrow we'll follow it. The only one that might top Satisfactory for you for a short bit will be Planet Coaster 2. They've also been seeing about Timberborn, and that might be a solid choice as well. Timberborn is definitely cool. It's a cool game. I do need to try it out again. You can hand container feed machines if need be. Yeah, we could do that, but also I think it might be fun to actually build a proper factory. Like, we built a proper factory. This is it. It needs some love though. It's definitely just all utility. It has no flash whatsoever, except for this cool archway that you shall see soon. It's coming into view right now. Ah, there it is. Ooh, cool archway thing. There's even like a lonesome conveyor belt here that I've just kind of left as decor. Okay, and we're gonna see the logistics floor. This is the tour. Yeah, I would like to seal this up and make it look pretty. But I also want to do something different for a while, so I'm not going to do that. I think my plan is to pretty much advance the space elevator. Just a little bit. And then once we do that, I'll come back and decorate this factory. I'll make it look nice. At least for the time being, we're making modular frames, right? So that should help. You did that to finish off phase 3 to get better belts, but now you're going back and properly automating all the phase 3 parts. Yeah, I mean, we got all this stuff going in the depots. Weren't there some throughput issues? Yeah, I think it's fixed, maybe. I think we debugged it. I'm not gonna worry about it. It's working. Decor or degore? It's best once you unlock all the cool things. We do have a lot of cool things, but I imagine the process of decorating that factory is going to be like 20 hours, if not more, of content for me personally. On or off stream, it's probably gonna be like 20-30 hours, and I think I'd rather spend the next 20 to 30 hours actually advancing my game state. And It's your small plastic factory. Hi, Nutslip. And now you can see a 300-foot drop. Goodbye. Yeah, I think people do both. Exactly. I have seen people play Satisfactory with mega factories, like mega factory, where they shipped all the materials to it, and I've also seen people make small factories. That's kind of what I'm doing here in this playthrough, because I'm trying to like have lower impact factories, like more minimal. And I'm learning it's almost impossible to build minimally in Satisfactory, but it's also kind of a neat approach. Like, how minimal can this be? Yeah, building things into the pockets of the landscape. So I decided on this spot for the steel factory like weeks ago, and I started building it and then kind of didn't finish. The one factory that we did make, and I did decorate that one, and this is how I know how long this is going to take me, because this teeny little factory here, decorating this took like 2.5 streams. And I still didn't put the roof on it. Look at this tiny factory. Tiny. It's so small. And it was so much work. And I'm seeing things I want to change, and I'm just not going to look at it. Just close my eyes and walk away. In EA, you built a mega base to make everything. In your current playthrough, you have a main base, which makes building stuff. And a factory for space part assembly. But the parts for assembly are mostly scattered around and delivered to the assembly building. An assembly building. Yeah, we are going to need to make an assembly building. The space elevator is over here. And we might have to... Oh, plus when we built the space elevator thing, that was like 2 whole streams. If not 3. That was pretty cool. I'd go over there and show you, except it's kind of a walk. I'll have to surprise you at another time. Good things come in small packages. Hi, Arsonius. Arsonius. I also really need to go rescue this tractor over here that has no fuel. Hypertubes would be a good call too. I do have steel, okay? Like that's what's going on here. I am making steel beams and steel tubes. We have a lot of beams and we have a lot of tubes. 800 and 800. So we could make hypertubes. I just don't really feel like trying to figure them out right now. The only thing that I'm not making... We're not making copper sheets. We probably should... should we set up a copper thing first? Probably. Copper factory. You're just finishing off your switched hypertube network. Got tired of spaghetti all over the landscape. Let's take a look. Once we're making frames, we can tube while we wait. Well, we are making frames. We're already making modular frames too. The modular frame factory is up and running. And so I've got most of the pieces. The only thing that we haven't done is copper. I set up a super duper 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 basic copper factory over here. It was literally just to get wire so I could keep building the modular frame factory. It makes iron ingots and copper wire, and it's actually at a standstill. I wonder if... Oh, the versatile framework. Yeah. Looks like we could maybe make a copper factory up here. This is kind of neat. Kind of like this spot. Whoa! I almost fell off. I wasn't trying to fall off. What's up here? I gotta scope out a place for a copper factory now. That is not tall enough. I don't think this place is gonna work either. I think probably the easiest place to do it would be right in here. This area is clear of plants already, so I don't have to get rid of them. A lizard doggo! Wait, don't go. Don't go, don't go. Do you all want to get another lizard doggo pet? I scared it. I scared it away. You all did say the ranch must grow. Lizard doggo! Lizard, this is doggo 5? Doggo 5! Oh my gosh. I didn't actually need to put those in my hands. But now I need to take you with me. Come on. This way, lizard doggo. I already lost you. Uh-oh. Did I lose it again? Yep, there it is. Come on, doggo. I have other friends for you. Now come join my other doggo friends. What are you stuck on? Why is this lizard doggo stuck on invisible walls? Why? Why is it stuck? Okay, there we go. It's unstuck. Slash unstuck. This doesn't bode well. I feel like I'm gonna lose all my lizard doggos to some sort of unfortunate mishap. Like they're gonna fall through the floor again. It's an omen. It's a woman. There are too many cliff sides. I don't want to accidentally kill this lizard doggo. Alright, lizard doggo number 5. Join the others! Yay! More lizard doggos! Now I have 5 lizard doggos! Okay, so, copper factory. Now, hold on a second. Let's come over here and do some math. Do some math, I know. This is a miner. What kind of... This is a Mark 1 miner. Mark 2 miner. Mark 2 miner makes 240 copper per minute. The smelter thingy can smelt 30 of those per minute. 240 divided by 30. 8. 8 smelters. This is already a big factory. Do you think we could fit them all right here? I don't think so. It's doggo number 5. I know they have really original names, don't they? I don't think that we can... Well, maybe I can fit a bunch of smelters here. My inventory is about to overflow, so let me just chuck some... Oh, no! Don't chuck it in the trash. Chuck it in the awesome sink! I don't even know what some of this stuff is. Like, what is that? A nuke? We got some computers to upload. No, don't throw it away. Those are full. We don't need frames either. Okay. This is already looking a bit better. A 4x2 smelter blueprint would be a good call. We'd use it again and again. A 4x2. I don't even know how to use the blueprint. Blueprint. Let me go over here somewhere, just away from everything else. Into the sunshine! Blueprint. Edit. Add. No, remove. Apply changes. Add category, add subcategory. Need to make the blueprint designer thing. Oh. Blueprint designer thing. Ada went
Once you have
sleep.
built a satisfactory blueprint, interact with the Blueprint Designer terminal to save it.
I'm
It
trying
will
to get
then
rid of
be
all the
available
plants.
in the Blueprints tab of your build menu. Blueprints can always be edited to
Are
correct
these gonna be part of
mistakes
my
or
blueprint?
optimize. If you find yourself
Should I-
struggling to work within the set size restrictions, remember that this is a you problem, and efficiency can always be improved.
This is a me problem. Efficiency can always be improved. You build inside and then save what's inside. Okay, I've just moved it over a little bit because I was worried about that power line being considered inside. I don't feel like that is necessarily this. Oh. The blueprint designer. Okay, so a 4x2 smelter blueprint. Oh my. I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know where to begin. So if I build the blueprint and I don't use the entire space in the smelter blueprint area, when I go to use the blueprint, it's not going to try and place the entire blueprint area, right? Just the items inside the blueprint. You know what I mean? Correct. It shrinks to what you build. Okay. Thanks. Hi there, Cross Keys. It's okay to leave blank space. When you save it, it creates a box around the items. Alright. Just the items, although the bounding box for snapping is square. I have no idea how I want to set this up, but let's just go for it, I guess. I can walk through here. It remembers the build directions and we can rotate blueprints but not flip them, which is annoying. Yeah, I was honestly just sitting here internally debating how I want to build this because usually I never build my smelters in the same pattern. And I specifically built my smelters in here like I just started building them and decided to never build like that again. Because there's not enough room. I even said that this is too cramped. It makes it hard to design modules because you can't change belt directions. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That is the problem that I'm having right now. Okay, I don't want to do this right now. This is like an off-stream thing because I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want out of a blueprint. But it's there. It's there for us. We can rely on it later. So here's what's happening. I'm taking this all down. It's not working anyways, right? It accomplished what it was meant to accomplish. Factory, cart, skate park. You leave the belts off, just leave conveyor poles. Oops. So now we should have a pocket full of stuff. We sure do. I'm just gonna feed it all to the machine. Just feed it to the awesome sink. Take it. Enjoy it. Here's an AI limiter. Computers are full up. What about motors? What about more of that? What about these things? And my pocket's already full of wire too. Like we're good. Like, just feed it to the sink. Okay. You posted yours to stream chat. I'll take a look later. Not gonna look right now. Okay, we have more. Because if I look now, I will become distracted. You like to use blueprints to build self-contained factories, basic resources in, complex things out. You'll hate it, they're very cramped. Okie dokie then. You heard it here, I'll hate it. I'm just gonna start on Zoop mode for this one. I mean concrete Zoop mode. Although I think I forgot to make sure we're on the world grid. I cannot confirm nor deny we're on the world grid. We are now on the world grid. Confirmed. Get these leaves out of here. Okay. We now have a factory. A Mark II miner. It's 8 smelters. What if I... Yeah, that should be enough room. Okay, I'm going to turn it this way. What if I stacked the smelters on top of each other? I haven't done that before. It's definitely a tight squeeze, huh? You're gonna need a little extra room. Who keeps turning my lights off in here? It's kind of cozy though. I don't know, should I just sit in the dark in my room? Are the overhead lights really that necessary? They do kind of help the lighting a little bit. Use your blueprints for decorative stuff and train paths. That seems good. Always end up bigger than you think once the splitters and mergers get into the mix. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm adding another platform and removing more plants than I wish to. There's a rock in the way too. I can just place this on top of a rock, right? He built a tower of 16 constructors, 1 constructor per level, with lifts carrying ingredients up and carrying products down. It was a pain in the butt, but a fun result. Yeah, I was just trying to think how this would work. I guess I'd have to stagger the buildings, right? I don't necessarily know where this needs to be. I might need to turn this around the other way. because then we'll get a bit more build room here. Yeah. Okay, fine. Fine. Okie dokie. Now we at least have some room for splitters and belts and things. So the first thing is I should probably finally fix my hotbar. I'm like, really have been trying not to do this right now. I just never ever want to fix my hotbar. It's like, it's a thing. Invalid conveyor belt shape. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Stackable constructors and assemblers are a fun thing to blueprint. Awkward to make use of without the hover pack. Yeah. So that's another reason why I want to advance our current phase. I think that would really help, you know, if we had a hover pack. Or a jetpack or whatever you get in this game. I don't know, spoilers. Modular builds or block build, that might factor into how we want to stack them or keep them on the same level. Yeah, I know, that's why I don't really want to blueprint it right now. Because I don't know what I want yet. Can you tell? I don't know what I want. Okay, I think I'm already landing on it. This is the same kind of design that I was doing somewhere else in my build. I think like this. It almost makes a perfect little elbow. I think it needs to just be a little bit more over. Will this make a nice elbow? No. No, it won't. So, yeah, this will work all the way down the line. This might be exactly how I just built that, but let's just go with it. Let's just go with it. So then, if I put a smelter here, that is a tight squeeze for sure. Imagine if you could move parts with belts already attached. You'd like that. Yeah, that would be nice too. It would be super nice if you could just like pick this thing up, this splitter, and move it around and keep the belt attached. Never leave home without a trail of power lines. Do not, my friends, become addicted to the hover pack. It will take hold of you and you will resent its absence. Yeah, being able to move buildables. That would be nice. I've just decided something. Is my mug clear or the same color as my green screen? Yes. No, it's clear. It's a clear mug. It creates holes in reality. Sorry, it is not clear. It is green. Chroma key green. Misrepresenting my own mug right now. If I start building like this, it's just gonna be problematic, right? Yeah, that doesn't work. False advertising. That's why Fourth Wall doesn't let you buy from me anymore. Womp womp womp. Okay, I'm experimenting with some stuff. Experimenting. This is a smelter. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Whew. Alright. This factory was really hard to build. Do I dare start building the walls now? That seems dangerous to build the walls first. You know what I mean? Like, why are we building the walls first? Usually I build the walls last. And I'm not even sure that this is where I want the walls to go, and also there should probably be a door here. If this was gonna be a door, I think this is where I would want to put the door. Alright, a door was had. Hello? Door? Is the factory growing? High damage carbine! Yeah. Look at my factory. Just look at it. Look at my factory. Yeah, I'm ready for this. I'm making a logistics floor. And I also think I'm kind of losing my voice. Hi, and goodbye, Arcania. It's time for you to go to work. I hope that you have a good work day. I hope you have a good work day today. Thank you for being here and lurking. Which side's the front? I think that's the middle. Right? Oops. Okay, hold up. I need to go up. You love how neat it is already? You love how neat it is already? How can you know where the walls go if you don't know what goes inside the walls? Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm putting the walls first. This is tricky though because I didn't build the wall in the middle or anything. It's like, it's in a weird spot. I just realized that. It's not even at a midpoint. It's mostly at a midpoint. It's off-centered slightly. Okay, my bad. So I actually want this to be more like here. It's a little bit cramped. But how often are we going to be walking through here? Never, because it doesn't actually fit there. Like, we, the character, cannot actually fit through this hole between the machine and the wall. So, if we do this... we're agreeing to these restrictions ahead of time. You must read the fine print. Embrace non-symmetry. Most factories are non-symmetrical. I know, but mainly the reason why I'm trying to embrace at least half foundation symmetry is because I'm going to end up with weird corners that I can't fix when trying to, you know, put walls and things on them. Like in this case, I technically think we should build this here. And I forgot to put the basic walls. Let's do 2. Yeah, so I think like we want this one to be here. Except turn the other way. So these ones like that, right? And then we snap this one to this. The corner's out. And then whole foundations in the middle. We still end up with weird corners though. There's that weird corner. Do you mind? Do you mind? This? I can't really see what I'm doing right now. I don't think I really need to see what I'm doing right now. I can't tell. Did I even build that? Yeah. There. Okay, so now I have a wall with a ceiling above it. And so this is for spaghetti. And the reason why I wanted to build this part first was because now I'm going to put smelters on top of this. And we kind of maybe need some stairs or something. A ladder. A proper ladder. That's not just a ladder out into nothingness, but here. So the smelters I'm going to put on this level. So kind of reverse engineer it down, I guess. We need 8 of them. So what if we did 4 smelters on this level? And then 4 smelters on the next level. I do not know where these need to go in order to be centered. Or anything. Where is the center? Am I standing on the center? Okay, this is actually helpful. Can I climb up you even more? Yeah. Being able to have some sort of boosting item to be able to view my creations from above would definitely be the superior method of trying to build any kind of factory in this game. So now I can tell that that is the center. This right here. If I place this here, and then put a conveyor hole there, that's too close, right? No. No, it is not. That's also not the... Oops. Not the center. Yeah, let's just stay there, please. I feel like I should place the conveyor holes and then work backwards. But there's not even an even number of buildings, so... Alright, 1, 2. And that's not centered, is it? Or is it? No, it is. It is. This one's gonna give me a hard time. Alright, so 1, 2. Oh, it's definitely in the wall. I was hoping it wouldn't be in the wall. But we can kind of ignore it being in the wall. kinda. Or we could scoot them all back a little bit. Like this one. 1, 2, and then here. Is that even just a smidge better? That is an acceptable level of clipping, I think. Hello, Commander Red! Welcome in! I did build that the right way. Nope, they're backwards, right? Backwards. Yes, backwards. Hi, dear Phantom! They can be pretty close to the machines. Yeah, they can be. I'm trying to leave it a bit more spaced out than normal. Or than how I used to do it. In the second to the last factory that we built, I did not leave nearly as much space between the smelters, and I said, never again! I'm never gonna build like this again! So this is my attempt to never build like this again. As in, leave enough space between every machine, and still is not spaced correctly. Is this a problem? I think it's right here, right? That's where the issue is. 1, 2. 1, 2. No, I think it's fine. 1, 2. It's definitely not centered. Okay, I think we got it now. Yes, yeah, we got it. Face. Watch towers can substitute in a pinch, or just freestanding ladders. Yeah. Could lead to happy accidents, aka cover them with other things. Just an idea. We did do that in some other factories, though. Oh no. Okay. We did go with the happy accident method in a couple of other factories. You know, I almost want to scoot them forward just a smidge. Because this is the same problem that I have in the other factory. There's not going to be enough room to walk here. If we ever want to walk here. Am I using a manifold? I don't know. I'm just building. I could build a walkway over the top. Wow, look at you being so smart and stuff. A walkway over the top. That's what I come to this stream for. Some problem solving. Curiosity and problem solving skills. Okay, so that means that now we should have holes here. So the idea is that we'll have the ore come in, and I'm going to try and distribute it to be fed up like that. But then I also need room for the ore. Oh, I didn't think about that. I need room for conveyor lifts. Wait, the walkway won't work. Or will it? Shoot. Because I also wanted to have room, like, in the middle for conveyor lifts to go to the next floor up. where on which I'll put more smelters, which means I won't have room for a walkway. But there's room here for a walkway, so let's just work with that. So those will be the other 4. I don't know where we're going from there. Okay. You haven't seen me playing this before. I do know what the manifold idea is. I am just unsure of what I'm trying to build in the first place. This was not on my agenda for the day. But this is part of, you know, advancing the game. I don't actually have any copper production set up, so here we are, setting up some copper. Is enough room? No. I believe I put 2 of these up. And then... I can't tell which side is which. I think the side with the line in the... Yeah, I don't know, chat. I can't tell from the underside which side of the half foundation is which. Okay, I think that's the right direction. It is not. Okay, the side with the line that faces out is the wrong side. I want the flat side. So that should be enough room for the smelters, right? I hope. They have breathing room now? Ooh, that's a tight squeeze. My ears have been so itchy these last few days. Anyone notice the alien power thing has a really low LOD model from a distance? Or is that just your settings? I don't know. I'm too quick. It took you forever to realize the same thing with the line and the flat side. I'm just looking for patterns. Okay, I mean, it is a super... Okay, no, we can't do it. I can't. It's like, that makes me feel claustrophobic just looking at it. So, I guess what I'll do is, stand on top of you. And maybe one day we'll have a jetpack. Until that day comes, though, let's take these out and add one more wall piece. And then maybe not a smelter. No! And then 2 of these. Now it's gonna be really high. Now it's too tall. The roof is low enough that when we turn on the smelters, we'll get smoke through the floor too. Now it's too tall. I would like to lodge a formal complaint that this building is going to be higher than the designated building structure height for the rest of our sightseeing buildings. These cannot be higher than our local viewpoints. And it just might be higher than the local viewpoint. This is actually a thing in Washington, D.C., if you didn't know. The nation's capital. There are restrictions around how high you can build buildings there, because they can't be higher than, I think, the Washington Monument. And this is absolutely going to be taller than whatever our version of the Washington Monument is. I mean, it's already taller than my first platform on my wraparound bridge thing. And I'm about to add a whole other layer to it. A whole other cake layer. Why do I feel like I'm off? Oh, I know why. Because I am. Because I am. I think I went with this piece facing outward. Hi, Juice. Hello. Welcome in. Nice to see you. I had fun playing Devour with you yesterday. I'm pretty certain that all of my chat hated it, but you know. They're just mean like that, though. Make it look like a giant tree. You know? That'd be kind of cool. It's gonna be really tall. Hi, Anonymous. This is my urban planning facts of the day. Yeah, actually, in Washington, D.C., you cannot build higher than the Washington Monument. So that's why all the buildings in D.C. are so short, and there are no skyscrapers. There's a Mercer sphere up there. Sometimes chat is fickle. Hi, Carva. Hello, welcome in. My corkscrew ramp to an overpass. Yeah, it's gonna be taller than that. Maybe we could make this a part of the corkscrew ramp to the overpass, because I've been wanting to remodel this area for a long time. I told you weeks ago that this was a temporary location. And it still is. Like, there are no foundations here. If there's no foundations, it's temporary. Even if there are foundations, it's probably still temporary. Including this corkscrew thing, this was, again, all for utility. Not actually for, you know, builds and things. Alright. Chat, my throat hurts. It's not fair. At work you have this saying, temporary, permanent fix. Just notice a manta flies right through where you want to put your rail line. You could have a manta attraction. Charge the people $1.50 to see them. So I know that this is not actually going to work. But I'm doing this just so I know where to put these. This is for me later. And then we're just gonna take them all out. And then put them right back where I just put them. Put them right back. And then we cross our fingers and hope that I left enough room to make smelter spaghetti. Smelter or logistical spaghetti. Also, I'm fairly positive I can't place this one here. Because that's... yeah, we definitely can't put that one there. That one is going to be interfering with the input for the conveyor belt. So we're gonna put it on the side over here. Plus, it's easier to build outwards than it is to build inwards. Where does it need to go? Oh, geez. Does it look right? Uh-oh. Yeah, so I actually did have a lot of fun playing co-op horror games yesterday, and I am just fairly certain chat is just too nice to tell me that they did not like it too. But that's okay. I'm happy that I did it because it was something new. It was very new and it was different. I think that was the right spacing. I'm not positive. No, I am not. It's like 1, 2 conveyor holes. Maybe it's right. Rawr. You like jumping streamers. Jumping streamers. Jump scares. Jump scaring streamer. That is a smelter. You couldn't actually watch because of some work you needed to do. Always blaming it on the work. I see how it is. Okay, yeah. So 1, 2, yeah. Doorway. Okay, I guess we can't put the door here. So now I just need to figure out how to get our ore to all of these places. Right? I think there's room here to do it. Definitely can't put the door there, though. So we feed... Yep. Which one is the top? This one or this one? Or this floor? Which one has... This one is floor 1, floor 2. Floor 1, floor 2, floor 1, floor 2, 1 and 2. Yeah. Okay. So, just to summarize. 2, 2, 2, 2. Alright. So, you are floor 1. Let me see. Splitter. We can't fit 2. No, we can't put 2 of them on top of here. Or can we? That doesn't clip through the floor. But what I do want to know is those do line up. Oh, you don't say. Okay, I have ideas. Ideas were had. For a minute there, you felt like you were at the eye doctor. 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Hi, Orestes. My chair is always in the wrong spot. Have I ever had slippery elm bark powder tea? Does wonders for scratchy throats. I want to say yeah. Sounds like something I probably might have had. Your work is slowly morphing into an actual call center. Your Twitch consumption is at an all-time low. Sounds like you should lodge a formal complaint. I'm just thinking, chat. There's not enough room here to be able to put a bunch of these splitters side by side, right? Like, I didn't quite build that. Well, it does work. Kind of. Hi, Hoffa. Do I have a new haircut? No. Same hair, but a lot of people have been asking that recently, so maybe it just grew. The staff unionized. And now suddenly everyone is worried about the budget, making all sorts of cuts. Have you updated your resume recently? That's all I'm gonna say. Just see, have you like taken the time recently to just update your resume? Not saying anything's gonna happen, but you've expressed discontent over the state of your workplace multiple times in like the last 2 weeks. So I'm just, you know, just gonna put that out there. Okay, I don't know how this is gonna work. That one's facing the wrong way. Yeah, okay. Still, so far so good, I think. Which way? So, here's my thought. I think I can technically run belts over top of that. Like from here to here, yeah? That kind of works. It's not the most beautiful thing, but it works. I feel like now I'm building something out of, I don't know, like, do you ever play with Lincoln Logs? I feel like I'm making something out of Lincoln Logs, except Satisfactory. And yeah, then we gotta figure out how we're gonna get the belt into here. It's okay. Okay. I would really like a vertical splitter. I'm just thinking about it. Like, I know we have splitters that split things into 3 directions, but it would be nice if you could feed something in and have it pass half to a lower tier and then half to an upper tier. You know what I mean? So like kind of like a conveyor lift. Except instead of, I don't know. So yeah, actually, like you feed something into one side of the splitter and it comes out the other side at the same level, but then like it would just be a vertical box and it would come out. You can't, it looks weird though. Like this is, I know. You're applying for a transfer in the university, but otherwise, yes, that's for this weekend. Awesome. Good job. Good job, Ben. We didn't plan on paying people a living wage, and it's ruined our projections. Aw, that was your first mistake. Okay, this is getting crazy. You're right. I really should have planned for more space. Okay. That isn't entirely what I had in mind, but that will work for the moment because I don't know what we're doing here. My thought is this. Don't think I lined this one up correctly. No, I did. I was gonna say, I used guidelines. There's no way to navigate through here. Pure spaghetti. All right, so I don't hate this. In practice, I'm not sure how it's gonna work. What I do hate though is this part. So there's gotta be a better way to do this. There's gotta be. I would love a building that I could place right here that would split this into 2 different tiers. We can squash them. We can have a splitter on the bottom and lifts that bring it up on itself. I just tried that, and it clips through the ceiling. So I think you're right. In the future, I should make my logistics floor taller, tall enough to be able to place a lift on a splitter and not clip the ceiling. You can squash them down, but it's finicky. Hi, self-cranking hog. Can we reverse the direction of the previous area and allow the inflow to come from the other side? Why, yes, I can. I could, in fact, do that. I was specifically trying to have the belt of the miner hidden, but it just, see how far forward it is? Urgh. Grumble, grumble, and now it's like encroaching into my setup here that we don't even need this anymore. Oh, and it messes up all my floors. But I'll try it. When we place the second belt, we can make stubby lifts. It's kind of a glitch way of making it so it'll be one shorter than what the hologram shows. I'm not entirely sure what you mean, but okay. The only problem is that I would have to turn all the splitters around. But, oh, idea. I could put the input on the backside here. And I'm just gonna assume these don't work, so let me fix them. This one too. Just gonna wait, did I place the belt in the right direction? Yeah, input facing backwards. Here to here. So I'll just run the belts through the rock. And maybe let's go backwards. So one here. Why does this one make a less wide turn than the one beneath it? Okay. So then let's figure this next part out. Yeah, it won't just do the thing. Okay, we're clipping through some things. Too steep, really? Too steep? Where does it need to be? It wants to be all the way out here. Who put these plants here? Okay. Oops. So there's that. And then I still have the problem of... I think I need to move it over. I think I need to move it over slightly. I think this breaks everything. The reason why I did it that way was because of the conveyor hole, wasn't it? No! Yeah, like this works here all nicely and stuff, but then there's just this weird gap from the wall. Okay. So this just got a little bit crazy up in here, but alright. Alright, okay. Alright. Okay. I'm here for it. Now we just gotta figure out how to solve this problem. So if I just move everything down a little bit... walls. If I move all the walls down a little bit, grab myself a wall. I think we can theoretically close this here anyway. Maybe. There is no tavern... Oh, I forgot to turn the... Sorry, the channel point redemption's back on. Viewer rewards. Okay, they should be back on now. You're gonna have hash browns. I have some hash browns. I do too. Place the belt where we want it, in the direction we want, then connect the lift from the belt to the splitter. Oh, yeah. Yeah. If we place a lift so it's snapping to something and it has another snap point. Yes, that makes sense. Vanderrat, thank you so much for the 100 bits!
Just love.
Just love to you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. It might be a bit of a squeeze, but I think we can do it. We get some weird half-wall things, too. Tavern... I can't believe I'm... Just the first thing chat does is redeem tavern parties. All chat wants to do is party like it's Friday. Ooh, I almost got rid of a conveyor lift. That would have been sad. All chat wants to do is party like it's Friday or something. Or maybe it's because George doesn't really like this tape very much and is trying to cancel my tape playing. Okay, this isn't awful, and plus that gives us some walk room up here. I just have to get up there in the first place and fix the floor. Well, technically it is Friday, and oopsies, in some places it's Saturday. Streamer, you are just the one who's living in the past. You snuck a picture in stream chat? Okay, I guess I'll check the stream chat. Because I know JSOG posted something in there too. Ugh! It's a smelter configuration that is so tight that it stresses me out. Stubby lift! Oh, cute! Yeah, that definitely looks weird. It's because this tape is looped several times. Yeah, I know, that's what I said. You're trying to cancel my tape. I got it. I know what's happening here. Hold up. Chill, Satisfactory. Chill. Precision engineering. Sure. Oh, that's yeah. I'll give it to you. No, my boombox. Oops. Okay, yeah. So if I was a wall, this is where I would put it. I gotta turn it down a little bit. It's kind of loud. Whoops. Whoops. Whoops, what are directions? Ah! Sometimes my brain just refuses to accept nudging directions. Do, 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 do. And I do feel like I should leave myself a door of some sort to be able to access this. You know, like an access door. Maybe right here. But you can't even access anything. It's so... There's no room. There's no point in having a door here. Maybe I'll just leave the front open for now. So we can get in here and fix it, and then we can just seal it up and never look at it again. Hooah! Actually, you know what I want to do? I think I want to plug the machine in to make sure everything is working before I get too far ahead of myself. It's already over. I feel like we just started listening. Where is the plug? Is that the plug right there? Uh-oh. The rest of the Dwarf Fortress soundtrack is trying to play. You seal it away all the time! Yeah, so if I was a power plug, where does it connect to? Oh, all the way up there. Oh. Well, okay then. Guess let's put a wall on it. Whoop! I fell off! I fell off! Okay. Yes, so power plug thingy. I think right here. Oh, should we do a double-sided one? Maybe. Okay. That was short-lived. I really feel like I'm losing my voice. This is not cool. I would like to lodge a formal complaint. Okay, so plug it into a power pole that most surely exists over here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I didn't. Now it's connected. So I just want to turn this on and make sure everything is going to the machines how it's supposed to before I get too far. Like, I'm pretty sure that these aren't connected. I have to put a belt in there, right? There's no belt. Yeah, what's happening here, though? How better to troubleshoot this than to let it troubleshoot itself? We'll have to give the smelters power and a recipe, too. Yeah, I didn't want to have to do that. Especially because the top one is... Like, so, see how this one... Okay, there's something wrong there. We just had to put it back together. Yeah, a hover pack would be excellent right about now. because I'm just going to resort to ladders everywhere for the time being. Ladders here, ladders there. Okay, fine, I'll power them too. Three and 4. Copper ingots? No, okay, they are connected. I didn't think they would be. Copper ingots. There's not even a belt connecting them to the machine. It just like works. I don't know. It's just working. They're going. All right. Hi, Customer Ghoul. When you climb ladders, are you holding the mug in our teeth? That must be what's happening, right? I have no other explanation. I have no other explanation for it. It must be what it is. Uh-oh. This top floor is wrong, too. Is that how it's supposed to be? Like so. The secret third arm not shown. Maybe our drink has high iron content and the mug is magnetized. You know, I would believe it because the drink itself seems to be magnetized inside the cup. So I'm a believer. Have a good one, Kaluno. Thank you for joining us. Always glad to see you back in Satisfactory. Hope you can grow your factory a bit more over the weekend. I hope so too. Good luck. Thank you for joining us today, and I hope that you have a good weekend. Yay, it's Friday, chat. It's the weekend. What are you all doing this weekend? I assume it's playing Satisfactory, but... Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this one we didn't do. That's fake. Fake news. Alright. So. I don't actually like the placement of this plug. I want it to be in the middle, but I guess this is okay. The middle would put it here. But then there's also supposed to be... Right? I don't know. Let's just match it. Where's it matched? I think it's here. Now how am I gonna get back up here? Somebody put a wall in the way. I'm not gonna name names, but it's mostly centered. I think I can accept that. I think I can accept that. Maybe this is one of those things where off stream this weekend, I'll just make everything prettier. You know what I mean? I don't know what I'm supposed to do that. So tomorrow, I actually have a thing that I'm doing. I'm not streaming it, but I am joining Extra Credits. The Extra Credits Twitch branch for a birthday charity stream. I would rather make that connection from the inside. See what I mean? From 12:30 to 1 p.m. Pacific, I'm going to be guesting briefly over on the Extra Credits Twitch channel. Will from the Twitch Extra Credits team is doing a birthday charity stream for No Kid Hungry. So I'm not going live or anything. I'm just guesting for a few minutes. Just to, I think, help make content. The thing is a 12-hour stream. I'm down for it. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm also going to I'm going to a Halloween pumpkin festival thingy. I don't know what to expect except Halloween and pumpkins. I'll take pictures. I made Salentre go with me. I bought tickets and then told him that he was doing this with me. I bought the tickets and then told him about it. Hi, pretty big oof. I feel like I built these backwards. Did I build these ones backwards? Are they backwards? They're not backwards. I think they're facing the right way. If you drop it, does it spill? No, it never goes anywhere. For sure, playing Satisfactory or working or both. Bye. You finished your playthrough earlier this week. Ugh. Wow. Aren't you cool? Extra credits are good beans. Yeah, I know. Yeah. So when I was invited, I was just like, sure. I probably would have joined for longer, except the only time slot that I was available was conflicting with the, you know, available time slots. Time zones. Am I doing a carving on stream this year? Does nobody read my announcements in Discord? Yeah, on Monday. On Monday, I'm going to do a pumpkin carving stream. Yes. In my kitchen. Next week, I'm also changing my schedule. Finally. So there's some shenanigans that are happening, all right? Let me tell you about them. This is gonna be really too tall. I was thinking that I would have all the materials go up to the top floor and then come back down, but this is probably tall enough as it is. So maybe we'll just do that. Yeah. Well, I broke that one. My bad. Okay, yes, let me tell you about the shenanigans. So, this weekend, Europe is changing time zones, right? Or, no, ending daylight savings time. So next week, my streams are going to be starting an hour earlier for anyone in Europe, like European time zones. And so this is where it gets confusing because I don't know about Australia and New Zealand and the likes. I don't know. It's just, it is what it is. The 27th, okay. That's what I thought. And so next week, I'm changing my schedule officially so that I am Monday, Tuesday, comma, Thursday, Friday. So no more Wednesday streams moving forward, except for like, and here and there, like maybe I'll move to a Wednesday when needed, like take a Monday off or a Friday. You know. Hi, Mr. Steve. Australia changed a couple weeks ago. Yeah, but Australia also went the opposite direction, right? Because it's their springtime, so they changed they did the opposite. They fell forward. No, they sprung forward. No, I don't daylight saving time like genuinely deeply confuses me when I try to work this out every single time. Spring forward, fall back. Except they do the opposite. They spring back, fall forward. In Australia. Compared to us. Like, in, you know, this hemisphere. And no, I don't stream from Europe, but this community is largely in Europe. I haven't actually checked the analytics in a few months, but usually, historically speaking, like 60% of my community is European. So it makes it really hard for me to keep track of time zones. So yes, Europe is doing the time thing this week, so my streams are going to be starting 1 hour earlier, and I'm not streaming on Wednesdays anymore, so next week is going to be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and we're starting this new schedule with the Twitch Women's Guild raid train. There's a Halloween raid train that I signed up for like a month and a half ago, and like that's next week already. That's next week. And then the following week, the US goes through it. So that we don't do the DST thing this coming weekend, but the following weekend. I think, pretty sure. So then we're all gonna be back on the same page, except we're not, because I have decided that this year I'm not changing my schedule around everybody else changing their schedule. For the last like 3 years, I have adjusted my personal schedule in order to keep the streams at the same time. And I'm not gonna do that this year. I'm just gonna keep showing up at my same time, and that's confusing because everyone else changes time but me. So what that means for everyone else is that my streams are now gonna start an hour earlier for like the next 4 months. For everybody. Except me. And Hawaii.